to blame. Lured me into danger just like moth drawn to a flame. I used to hide him from the pretty little thing. How the hell could I imagine you would cause me pain?
안 그래? 네, 그런 걸 진짜 느꼈어.
Fall days, brown eyes, roots in my apartment. And we grew, passed by, plans were always falling. I know you need out sometimes, head on the glass by traffic lights. Thoughts never felt so blind, so we take off in amazing dive. Driving circles, growing sick of the weather. Heather gray fell asleep in my sweatshirt. I leave the world and make a new one together. That's how my mom that I'll be back in November. It's all for the better. Hallways, burnt skies, ride with clouds we're lost in. And we drew this life back when we were falling. I know you need out sometimes, head on the glass by traffic lights. Thoughts never felt so blind, so we take off in amazing dive. Driving circles, growing sick of the weather. Heather gray fell asleep in my sweatshirt. I leave the world and make a new one together. That's how my mom that I'll be back in November. It's all for the better. Make me wanna be with somebody. Make me wanna. You make me wanna be with somebody. Doing things that I usually don't. Find my way through the hotel lobby. Ain't the same when I'm on my own. All my friends think I'm with somebody. Doing things that I usually don't. Find my way through the hotel lobby. Ain't the same when I'm on my own. Uptown on the road, I've been around before. Rooftop.
커피 배달 왔습니다. 뜨거우니 조심하세요.
Sliding doors, just wanna know you more. I hope you wanna be with somebody. Spending all of the night moonwalking. And with the view she could see her building. Try to tell her I know I feel it. Keep me floating when I'm on my back. Slow me down when I'm living. mile high when you're on my side, high up in the sky, cruising through the night. Feeling mile high.
또 왜 탈락이냐고. 안 그래서 힘든.
역시 진짜 뭐 발표하는 자리 중에
저 너무 귀엽게 나가고 있어.